Hello everyone and welcome to my channel where I show you how to make some bubbly baked goods. Today we'll be making a quick and delicious apple pie. For this you will need 6 large apples or roughly 8 small apples. Don't do the same mistake I did and use 6 small apples. I ended up with not enough filling for my pie. So sad. You will also need 1 whole lemon, 2/3 a cup of sugar, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 a cup of unscented butter, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, 1 egg, and 2 pie crust dough. I bought mine from the store, but you can always use a homemade dough recipe if you know one. 1 pie crust is also okay, but you just won't have enough to make the stitching design on the top. So 2 pie crust or dough is preferable. To start, you're going to peel the apples and toss the skin, then slice them about yay thick. Once sliced, on a bowl you will add the apple slices, sugar, and lemon juice. But before you squeeze the lemon, make sure you zest it and set it to the side. You will need this for when you're cooking the apples. Once all the ingredients are in a bowl, you're going to mix it with either your hand or spatula, but preferably a spatula, or else you will get all the sugar and lime all over your hands and hidden catch. Youch. Set it to the side, and on a skillet, you're going to toss the butter on medium-low heat till melted. Then add the apples and cook on medium-high. Be sure to consistently stir as to not burn the apples or butter. After a minute or two, reduce it to medium heat and add cinnamon and lemon zest. Cover and let it cook for about 5 to 6 minutes while consistently stirring. Be sure to keep an eye on it. After roughly 5 to 6 minutes, you're going to add the cornstarch and let it simmer for another 2 to 3 minutes. The cornstarch is going to help thicken the consistency of the sugar and the butter and give it a nice honey-like consistency. Yum. Once cooked, you're going to set the apples to the side or place it in the refrigerator to cool. Whilst the apples are cooling, you're going to go ahead and preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit and roll out your dough on a 9-inch pad. Since I bought my dough, it was luckily already pre-rolled, but I wanted to do the mesh pattern on top, so I lightly took out the second dough, failed, balled it up, and then rolled it out again. And sliced the strings about half an inch thick. Once my apples were nice and cool, I placed them on my pan and eagerly meshed out the top. Now this is optional, but I like to separate the yolk from an egg and add half a teaspoon of sugar to coat the top of my pie and give it a nice golden brown finish. And for the last step is to bake the pie in the oven for 30 minutes. It could be less, so be sure to check it frequently or else your topping will burn a little, just like how it did for me. But that's okay. You're watching me so you can learn from my mistakes and your pie can turn out much better. Thank you guys so much for joining me on how to make a pie. And if you guys have any other treats you want to recommend, please be sure to leave them down in the comments. Bye!